I took a paper-based exam and got an 8, and in this video I want to share my tips and strategies on how to get a higher score in Ielts reading. I've also made videos about how to choose between a paper-based or a computer-based exam, and my tips on Ielts listening. Videos about writing and speaking sections are coming soon. Okay, let's get started! What's the exam format? Well, you get 40 questions and 60 minutes to complete them. In Ielts Academic, you get 3 longer passages, and in Ielts General Training, 5 shorter passages. In Ielts Academic, topics are more scientific, and you need to answer 30 questions in order to get a band 7. In Ielts General Training, topics are a bit simpler, but you'll be expected to answer 34 questions in order to get a 7. Expect to be short of time in Ielts reading. Basically, you have a lot to read, and then looking for questions takes a lot of time. So time management is important. Usually, the first passage is the easiest, and the last one the most difficult. So the instructions in Ielts Academic, for example, tell you to spend 50 minutes on each section, and you should finish the first one in about 15 minutes, then do the second and 5 minutes third. But academically, you need to go through the questions. Basically, when you find a question, you don't know what the answer is, you can't find an answer. You don't spend too much time on this question. Just decide what you do and move on. And once you finish all the questions, you have time, then you go ahead looking for answers to these questions. Get yourself the best chance to get the high score. You can already answer all the questions in 40 ways. You'll mark your answers in the question sheets first, but then you're not going to get extra time to score your answers in there. You'll have to finish the main questions. So what I do is I answer a section by questions, and the next time the question transfer my answers depends on how much reading you're there. Because if you run out of time before you go in and just saw that question and how it last period, you don't get all the answers that you know. Because you really in the best exam is just about 35 seconds are there, and you need to follow the sections like that. Just because there are limits for second paper because you have to make a good exam just to show your answers on the separate video which you can watch here. Let's move on to the next point. Ielts reading covers complex topics, and most likely there will be things you won't understand, there will be words you don't know. You need to navigate your way through this complexity, and a way to do that is to pay attention to keywords. Once you read the question, really try to understand what they mean and what are the key words in this question. Highlight them or underline them, and then look for those keywords for their synonyms in the passage. You will never find exactly the same keywords in the question and in the sentence where you find an answer. They will always be paraphrased, so look for that paraphrase. And when you find a sentence and you feel that the answer is somewhere here, but you can't understand everything, try to simply guess how different parts of this sentence are related to each other, what they're talking about in general, because most likely the thing you can't understand is irrelevant and your answer doesn't depend on it at all. It's just there to confuse you. So try to ignore irrelevant information and choose the bits of information you really need. Another tip is highlight any names, surnames, dates, names of theories, names of places. Most likely there will be questions about them and you'll be able to locate them in the text very quickly. How can you highlight them? Well, in a paper-based exam, you use a pencil, you simply underline words. In a computer-based exam, there is a function to highlight words or phrases in yellow. You press the right button on your mouse and you click highlight, and that's it. And let me repeat again, don't waste too much time on any single question. In my exam, I marked probably 5 questions to review. Those were the questions where I was not quite certain if my answer is correct. And then when I finished all the questions, I still had time, so I could come back, look for answers, read, contemplate, because I knew that I've done the best I could do for all other questions. Some questions in IELTS reading are particularly tricky, for example, true, false, not given, yes, no, not given, and matching headings. I did my research into both types and I published separate videos about them. I'm gonna link them. And in my exam, I used the exact strategies I told you about in those videos, and I could feel that they were really helpful because as soon as I saw a certain type of question, I knew exactly what I'm gonna do. I didn't think about should I read the text first or should I do that. I knew what I'm gonna do and it was helpful, it saved me time, and I think you need to figure out your way of solving each type of question before you take your reading exam. So these were my tips on IELTS reading. Hopefully you found them helpful. And I'm going to publish videos about IELTS writing and speaking soon. All the videos I've mentioned in this video are going to be linked in the video description box below. Thank you for watching me today. Good luck with your preparation and your exam. Bye!